Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to 2022. It's Linda McLean from Zary McLean at Chestnut Park, and I just wanted to bring you up to date on the Toronto residential resale real estate market for December. So going into 2022, our biggest hurdle is going to be those ridiculously low inventory levels. In other words, there really is no supply out there for people to buy. Several records were broken in 2020 since anyone's record taking began. The first record broken is the crazy lack of housing supply in the market. Next record broken, the average sale price. The average sale price for Toronto in December was just under $1,158,000, which is actually a 20% increase over December 2020. 2021 also experienced the largest sales volume in history, total amount of units sold. As we discussed previously in our market reports, average sale prices in the 905 are increasing at a much faster rate than they are in the 416. When you look at detached homes, semi-detached homes, as well as townhomes, their year-over-year average sales price has increased 33%, and condos in the 905 have increased 23% year over year, as opposed to around 15% for detached, semi-detached, and almost 17% for condos in the 416. And what's truly crazy is the delta between average sale prices in the 905 and the 416 has basically all but disappeared. You're finding the same cost of housing in the 905 area now as you do in the 416. Luxury home sales, those which sell in excess of $2 million, also broke records, predominantly due to the massive amount of high-end sales in Oakville, King City, Richmond Hill, Whitechurch, Stouffville, as well as Uxbridge. Average sale prices for detached homes are coming in over $2 million, and in King City, over $3 million. Historically, this only happened in downtown Toronto. So you can see how everything's changing fast. Obviously, in 2020, with the pandemic upon us, condo sales slowed substantially in the 416. People didn't want to be waiting for elevators. They wanted some backyard. They wanted some space. So they were basically fleeing condos and finding either semi-detached or detached homes or looking for properties outside of Toronto. In 2021, the condo market bounced back with an 18% increase in average sale price, and along with that, a decline in inventory, of course. Overall, 2021 proved to be the strongest year since we started measuring. Something that we looked at, which was quite interesting, was the levels in 1996, which was considered by economists the real estate market started to bounce back after a 6-year recession. In December 1996, going into 1997, there were 16,964 properties for sale. And the population back then was about 4.2 million people. We have 3,232 properties going into 2022. And now our population is over 7 million people, which is absolutely crazy. You've got 80% fewer properties available now, and our population has increased by 67%. Crazy. So as you can see, the supply issue is really, really critical. Even when you compare December 2020 to December 2021, the listings going to market basically dropped in half. With inflation surging, even when the central bank adjusts interest rates to try to nip that in the bud, really they're only dealing with the demand side, and they're really not focusing on the supply side at all. So basically, Chris Kapchis, our president and CEO of Chestnut Park, predicts that there will be a plateau in housing prices towards the second half of 2022. But again, we really need to address this critical supply problem in order for the market to start to regulate a little bit. It's not a phenomenon that we're only seeing in Canada. We are seeing it globally as well. The big difference in Canada is the supply. Thanks so much, and have a great weekend.